Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your September 2021 message for the month ahead. I already pulled your cards. Before we dive in, I want to let you know that if you want to meet your spirit guide or connect with your own soul's guidance even stronger, I put together 2 free meditations to help with that. After this is processed and live, I'll come back in. I'll add that link in the comments for you guys if you want that. Without further ado, Sagittarius, let's dive in. This is hands down the only spread this month that needed more than 7 cards. So I'm a little curious for you guys. Oh, wow. So religion, spirituality, the meaning of life, purpose of your life is kind of starting to take a forefront. It's not about the how many things am I doing, what parties am I going to, what brands am I wearing, who's eating lunch with me. It's really more about, do I feel content and satisfied from within? Um, some of you will find that from religion, some of you find it from spirituality, some of you will find it just from being tuned in, tapped into your true authentic self. Yeah, because you are done with denying who you really are. It's almost as if you may have denied things that you wanted to please others. So, like, maybe you wanted to go to art school, but your parents wanted you to go to med school. So you didn't want to displease them. So instead of like voicing the opinion that you want to go to art school, you voice the opinion of, yeah, I want to go to med school. And you're like, you're done with that, essentially, Sagittarius. Or you just don't, it's not that you're done with it, it's just you don't want to do it anymore. And it's like you're starting to realize that life doesn't have to be this thing where there's like 7 people in a circle and there's only 6 things in the middle. It doesn't have to feel like it's a scavenger, like it's a taking breadcrumbs, like it's a they're either happy or I'm either happy. It's like you're done with compromise. Because compromise has a, okay, you want to do that? I'll go with you. I'll sacrifice even though I don't want to do this. All right, now it's my turn to do what I want. You have to sacrifice. It's like you're really looking for like the meaning of life because there has to be a better way. This isn't saying you're discontent or you're angry. I'm not seeing any toxicity in your relationships, but I'm definitely seeing that it looks like right now in terms of like relationships in your life. And that could also be could also be a relationship with work. There's a little bit of I'm not gonna let them know I want to do this because it'll hurt their feelings. Or I'm not gonna let them know I don't want to do that because it'll hurt their feelings. Um, but you're kind of just starting to become aware that you don't have to like what the other person likes in order to be a good partnership. That you cannot like it for yourself, but you can still like doing it because of how much joy it brings the other person, right? Like think of a little kid. I would argue most parents, if they have a kid, they like buying new clothes for their kid. They like seeing their look of delight, glee on their face, right? So, but does the parent actually like that money's coming out of their pocket towards the kid? Does the parent like that they're buying their kids stuff instead of themselves stuff? Maybe not, right? And maybe they don't want to like take the time trying clothes on for their kids off and on and spend all day doing that. They might want to be doing other stuff for themselves, the stuff they did before they had kids. But do they derive satisfaction from how happy the other person is? Yes. So it's letting go of that. Just because they like it doesn't mean I have to like it. They can like it and I can do it with them and derive enjoyment out of it, but I don't have to, oh my God, I love Shakira too. It could just be, oh, you want to go to the Shakira concert? I'll take you. That's what you're kind of learning. Um, yeah, because it definitely looks like you weren't putting on a front, Sagittarius, but it looks like you were thinking that you had to be, I want to use the word provider, but you were thinking that you have to be a provider, that you have to, if I'm a good brother, then I would like this. If I'm a good husband, then I would like that. If I'm a good daughter, this is how I would really feel. But you're kind of starting to recognize that that way of thinking and being just leads to confusion. And it does, it leads to confusion because if I was a good daughter, this is how I'd really feel, right? There's you right here, how you really feel. And instead of being congruent, authentic, you're like, oh, but if I was a good daughter, I would really want to do this for my mom. So I'm going to go do this, but I don't want to do it. So I'm going to find enjoyment out of here. And well, maybe I can do something over here to feel better. And oh, I'll stop at the store so I can do something to feel better for this thing that I don't like doing. Instead of just admitting, well, that's not something that I would innately do on my own, but I'd be happy to do that for you, mom. because now you're at least authentic to yourself. So you're learning that you can be in relationship with others without everyone meshing together and having the same identity. You can have different identities and still blend well and interact well together. That's what you're learning this month, Sagittarius. Yeah, because it looks like, wow, wow. It looks like, wow. Sorry, guys. Sorry. It looks like you're definitely want love, but you're done and tired with it feeling like a weight, like a burden, like a journey. And it's like you're done with dating people who are impossible to please. You're going to let go and recognize that, like, screw it. Everyone has to be happy on their own, happy on the inside first. Relationships are about taking people from happy to happier. So you're done with trying to make people happy. And you're now all about, well, I hope after watching this video, you're now all about, I want to date someone who's content within, but who wants a relationship to go from happy to happier. Cause yeah, you're done with relationships feeling like a weight, with them feeling like I have to do so much to make them happy. If you were thinking that at all, God, it just takes so much. I love them a lot. I like them a lot. On their good days, they're really fun, but it takes so much to get them happy. No, that's not a fun relationship. Why not date someone who's happy on their own? And then it's like a, hey, babe, I have some free time this weekend. What if we go to your favorite concert? What if we go to your favorite hike? And they go, yeah, that'd be great. Instead of you come home from work and they're like, you ignored me all day, right? The first person is happy on their own and they're in relationship for the affection, for the hand holding, for the kisses, for the hugs, for the things that take you happy to happier, instead of the second person who's depending on you to make them happy. They need your attention to even be happy, right? But attention, right? When someone focuses on you, it's an innate natural need to want to feel special. When someone focuses on you and it takes, like, you do get happier. Make sure it's happier, not happy. Um, yeah, because it looks like you're just, hold on, let me clear these. Because it, well, commercial break. We'll let the, I don't know if it's an ambulance or a fire truck pass. Oh, it's a fire truck, but we're in the middle of like Hurricane Ida. So I don't know what that's about. But I live in Tennessee, so we're not in the thick of Hurricane Ida. We just tend to get rain by the time it reaches inland up here. Um, but okay, back to your read. It's like you're at this serious, like, just look at the photo. You're at this kind of serious contemplation time of, do I want to be in a relationship? Do I not? What do I want out of it? What do I like about it? But like no matter what, you don't want it to feel like it's heavy, like it's a burden, like it's a lot of work. You're willing to be the provider. You're willing to be a person that provides structure, stability, calm, cool, collected. It looks like you're willing to be the person who's more emotionally stable. As the person in the relationship who's very emotional, I very much appreciate people who can be the emotional rock. And but what you like need to hear is that relationships aren't innately hard or heavy. It's really more about you moving towards recognizing what are things that take you from happy on your own to happier while in relationship. Do you like it when someone makes you dinner, when someone makes you lunch? Do you like it when someone just takes care of laundry? Do you feel loved when you get a text message every morning? Do you feel loved when someone takes a project off your plate? It's more about recognizing, like, here's the areas of my life that would really provide a lot of value to me by a partner. So it's, how do I explain this to you guys? So there's love stories and there's life stories. Love stories are those chaotic ones, those up and down, those thrills, that exhilaration, the, oh my God, he called me, we made up, we made sweet, passionate love all night. Oh, he's not returning my phone calls. That's a love story. It's chaotic. It's thrill, it's romance. A life story is when you could partner with someone and make a life with them, a day-to-day life. "Babe, you forgot your lunch at work? Okay, I'll pick you up a sandwich from Subway on my way in to do XYZ. I'll drop it off to you." A love story person's not gonna do that. They're gonna be, "Ooh, you're supposed to be self-sufficient and independent on your own. Why do you need me?" That's a love story. A life story is, "Yeah, babe, I can do that." Or, "Babe, dude, our kid just got sick at the daycare. I need to go pick him up. I'm so sorry. Imma make a good dinner for you though tonight. That's gonna suck." Right? That's a life story. Someone who wants to partner you with on the day-to-day life. So this is where you have to be honest, like, what do you need, you know? It's like for me, if I'm gonna partner with someone and do the day-to-day life, I recognize that for me, it's very easy for me to dip into feminine energy, qualitative energy, la la land, go to a river and hang out there all day. So I know for me, it would be great if my day-to-day partner had a little bit of structure in their life. If they had a little bit of like a, okay, awesome. What do we need to get done this week? Here's what I need to get done. What do you need to get done? Right. And then if I had someone that with that energy in my day-to-day life, I'd be more structured. I'd write out, oh, I need to make the fire sign videos tomorrow, post them, share them to my Facebook group, right? When I have people like that in my life, as you can tell this month, I get more videos done. And it wasn't even from a romantic partner, it was from a friend. I went over to babysit for her and she just wrote a list of everything I needed to do for her daughter. I was like, why am I not doing that for my business? So that's where it's like that honest, authentic look at yourself. What am I proficient, good at, excel in? What am I not so good at? Well, wouldn't it be great if you had a life partner who was naturally good at those things? They don't have to do them for you, right? I gave you the example. She just wrote a list for her daughter, and I was like, why am I not doing that for my business? Lo and behold, when I write lists out, I get way more work done. So do you kind of see how that makes it's like, what are you not good in? And if you were to partner with someone on a day-to-day level for the rest of your life, what are just some things that would be awesome if they were either innately good at, naturally good at, or delighted them to do, right? Like, here's another kind of mundane example for you guys. I don't mind doing dishes. I don't mind cleaning the bathrooms. I do not like making beds, and I do not like taking trash out. I fucking hate taking trash out, in fact. Hate it. I don't mind doing clothes laundry and folding them. I don't like doing bed sheet laundry. So wouldn't it be awesome? Does that make sense? It's like that total evaluation of what do you like, what don't you like, what are you good at, what are you not, right? Because then you know the key to your heart, and then you could, when you go on dates, you can filter through it. This person is just as whimsical, right? I probably can't date an artist. I'm whimsical enough. I'm emotional enough. I don't need someone else who we're sitting there all day talking about emotions. Is it fun? Yes. Do I get shit done? No, not a good life partner for me. I hope that helps you guys see because once you kind of realize that, look, now you got the ring card, the commitment card. Once you realize that it's about a life partner, not a love partner, and you actually get honest with yourself of what would be extremely helpful, right? Like, let's just use the example of a person who wants to do the next career push and they want to be able to put most of their time, energy, and focus into career. A great life partner would be someone who loves nutrition, who loves planning food out. Okay, babe, that's what you got going on. You'll make enough money to buy us this. Okay, here's the type of food I'll get to make sure you're healthy, well nourished. And I'll pick up your dry cleaning and drop it off for you, right? Like politicians tend to need partners who make their life all about them because politicians are under scrutiny 24/7. They need someone who could pick up their slack in their day to day care for themselves, right? That's why so a politician has certain requirements, certain things it needs out of a partner in order to survive and thrive. So get honest with yourself about what those are, Sagittarius. And once you do that, it looks like you will be reinvigorated for love. It'll be like new birth, new life. Like, okay, actually, I do see how love can be possible for me. Oops. I do see how love could be possible for me. I do see how, right? And the last thing I can share with you guys is that it's really about recognizing that two people do not get the same things out of being in a relationship. Two people coming together in a relationship should get different things, right? One of my friends wants to leave out of town for Bonnaroo. I don't really, you know, need the $10 an hour that she's willing to pay me. That I haven't worked for that in like 15 years. But I get knowing that I'm giving my friend, another business owner, peace of mind that I'm a business owner. I take it very seriously, that I'm going to love and respect her business. Well, she's gone out having fun and getting a break, her first break in a year. So I get satisfaction of knowing that I'm providing safety and stability for her so she can go have fun. She gets to go have fun. We're getting two separate things out of it. I hope that was a good enough example for you guys. Let me see if I can think of another one for you. Let's use the stereotypical example of like a guy who goes to work and a mom who stays at home. Does the woman get someone who's financially providing for her? Yes. Does a man get someone who's providing nurturing, nourishment, good meals, family time? Does he get someone who's staying at home and nurturing their kids, right? Because there's a difference between a guy who wants kids and a guy who's like, "Well, I want kids, but I want my kid to have that one-on-one attention from adult being taught the words," because there's all those studies out there that if someone reads to a child and plays with them one-on-one, they do far better in life. So he doesn't get someone who brings finances to the table, but he does get a wife, a partner who puts that loving, undivided attention on their child so their child can excel. So a man who wants to be a family man heavily needs a woman who derives enjoyment out of caring for children. A woman or a partner, right, who just wants to put their I want to be a mother. I want to be the one nourishing the children's lives. They need someone who can provide the finances, but they both want to be family people. They both want children. So they want the same thing, but they bring different things to the table. That's what you're learning. All right, Sagittarius, I hope that helped you. If you've got any questions or comments, write them down below. I'll respond. It's more fun for me when you guys are interactive. I love making these. But if you have a question, write the question and I'll either respond or I'll make a whole new video for you guys. So don't be shy. Love you guys. Bye.